Welcome. My name's Brian Knight. I live near Melbourne in Australia, and it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday. Let me just share this. So, welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Just note that any trades discussed in this group are to be classed purely as educational only, and that's because we're a group of people helping each other, and we are not financial advisors. So please only take trades that you're having to take based on your own analysis. There is a full risk disclosure, a little bit about us as live session traders. That's about it. All right, let's go across and have a look at those charts. Yep, no worries. Welcome, Tom.
Hi, Brian.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, yeah. All right, another cold night, cold morning, but that's okay. Fire's going. It's all good. So, a little bit of change in direction after yesterday's rate decision.
Yeah.
Which is good. Anyway, it's down coming. So, yeah, it did do quite, then it's after the sort of the rate decision stuff, it's basically sold out, which is good. I'm in a sell trade on that at the moment. So we'll see. It's come up past the the price has come down past that last, but I'll move that. That's where I got in. Price is now the trend bar has gone past this last week. It hasn't gone past that one, but price has gone past that. So it has pulled up slightly though. But that's, drop down there and it's pulled up that bit. You can see on the standard Japanese candles. So no decision to cross over the trend bar as yet or to get into a short or a sell. But I'm in it and have been in it for that pullback. Now, how do I put this? The comforting part to this is it's come up, touched into that area, pulled down, come back, and not broken that high, and now pushing back down. So hopefully, even if it's a slow move, it might just, it could also bounce off this low high. Oh, sorry, this line anyway, that yellow line, or it could be making its way down to the other line. We'll just see what happens. Yeah. So I'm in the bus with it, maybe breaking the trend bar, going wide, and traveling down a little bit. We'll see. Okay. Where are you with it, Tom? You're not doing anything with it, or?
No, I'm still not in this. I'm waiting for it to break that line that you have down there. It's that green wick.
Yeah, this one.
Next one down.
Oh, that one. You want to wait
Yeah,
till
that
then?
low. Oh yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Well, obviously I'm playing it a bit tighter. Oh yeah.
I'm still not sure it's selling.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure either.
Yeah.
I'm not sure either. But I'm in it with a few pips up, so we'll just see what happens. If it
Yeah,
comes
good
down
on
the
you.
line and pulls back, we'll see what happens.
Well, I'm still in the buy. I'm back at great break even now. So there we go. That's what I am.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. From here. That's right. Yeah. It did push up and then it's pulled down, up, back, down. I think
You
the
could
rate
just be coming back to the trend
bar
bar again and then continue.
taking
Some
off.
of them do that and just take forever. But
Yeah.
It'd be nice if
Yeah.
something could really start to make a move, because just across the board still, nothing is
Well-
really trending, is it?
Well, it's either
Not,
one thing.
not
It's
from a
either,
sort of daily, not in a daily perspective, not a proper trend as such.
no,
It's just most things are just
no.
in around.
Yeah, it is still going in a buy trend. It just is just not doing it in any sort of significant way. I
No,
mean,
any one of these pullbacks could just take me out. That's the problem. And there's no sustained momentum. Obviously, I mean, this is since the tariffs, isn't it? Had this massive plummet
yeah,
down
yeah.
tariffs, and then everything's sort of just gradually worked its way back up again.
Sort of try and even itself out.
So we're talking back to where we were again, wondering what's going on next. But
yeah, well, there's either going to be the situation. I don't. Well, anyway, it'll either come up and break this high over here, or it's going to start working its way back down.
see, I think it's going to go up or it's going to go down.
Oh yeah, I know, but I'm just
joking,
saying from a target perspective. But I think I'm of the opinion that we're going to come down to this low down here and then potentially push back up again. We'll just see what happens. But I think it'll have a bit of a change of color on the trend bar. I think it'll do that too, unfortunately. Or it may not. As you said, it may just come. And this is what Tom's saying, like he's not willing to do anything because it could just come to this trend bar and then bounce itself back off again. But look, I don't think anybody's really buying a lot of AUD currency. Like we've got inflation is sort of under control, and they're lowering the cash rate. I mean, you look, UK and US have actually got inflation increasing.
Yeah.
In terms, anyway, just see how that plays out as in overall. But anyway, I'm in sell at the moment, and we'll just see what happens. If it pulls back, I've got a little bit of space to get out of it. So I can look at it later today or tomorrow morning even. AUD I'm in sell on this as well.
I've just been knocked out of the buy and break even on this one, Brian.
Yeah.
So got in it, pushed a bit, come back, break even on that.
Yeah. That's the sort of the issue that I was also having with the daily standard candles.
Yeah.
I mean, it pushed off nicely and then it all just come back to you. And look, you haven't lost anything. You're at break even. That's all fine. Sometimes we lose a little bit. I'm just finding more with the bricks. There's the opportunity to get. Look, I could have got in here. I think I got in there somewhere and it pulled back and then push up. But I could have got back up here somewhere even. But anyway, it looks like it might even have a pullback up before it drops off. If that green line is anything to sort of talk about.
Yeah.
And maybe not. So it's come up to that yellow one. It may only just come down to this yellow and bounce off as well. These yellow sort of high lows are relevant in with the bricks, the Renkos. They're actually quite significant. Would you agree, Tom?
Yeah, that's why I got them on there.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And the few indicators I'm even using anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry, where do you get these highs and lows from, Brian?
It is this equal highs and lows. It's called.
It's
hang on.
it's I think it's named. There's something with the name though, isn't there?
Yeah, hang on a minute. Equal highs and lows. Here it is. It is equal highs and lows by out of
Out of
options.
options. Yeah.
Highs and
Equal
low
highs and lows.
out of
From,
options.
yeah, out of options. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got higher high and higher high and lower low, which is lonesome, the lonesome. But this is out of options. That one is. Yeah. And I don't know whether it'll work on the. I don't know. I haven't put it on here. I don't think so.
It's not a P. I've just tried to load it. It's not.
Here it is.
You may have to change the color to see it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Hang on. We'll have to here. It's not a zigzag. That's white.
I think it's in style, right?
It is too. Yeah, yeah. Bar color.
Settings, style.
Yeah, you don't want
remember.
bar color on.
No. It was. Is it plot? No. Oh yeah, maybe it's the plots.
Line color for lows, red. Line color for highs, green. So it's not showing. It's not working no more.
Hang on a minute. We'll just cancel that. Let's have a look and see what we've got on here so we know. This is what Tom gave me. So there's nothing in there. That's not changed. Plots are there. That's okay. Inputs. How can I get the yellows? Where did we get that? Maybe that's not it.
No, that's it.
You sure?
Equal highs and lows.
There
Line
should
color
be.
highs. Go to
No. It's not.
go
Yeah, come on.
go to inputs.
Yeah, that's where
Yeah,
I am.
you're on the wrong indicator.
High. Oh, cancel. Sorry. Equal highs and lows. That's where I was. Yeah. Equal highs and lows. There it is.
Yeah.
You just got to have this
And
yellow
then you
and
just
yellow.
adjust the line size so you can see it.
Yeah. Line width, it's on 4. So I don't have it here. This is equal highs and lows. I'll turn that one off. No, it's not on there. So let me just put it on. Let's see if it does anything over here. Oh yeah, we got that. Got that. Oh yeah, it's that. It's 4. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, it's not doing anything.
Shrink your screen down.
Hang on, let's do this. No, nothing in there. That's 2 years. There's nothing there.
No, it's not showing at all. Is it? Oh, that is.
Extend line right, that's it. Inputs. No, nothing there. That's only got lines there. Maybe we change that to 200 or something. No, nothing there.
No.
Wait, while you're there at 500,
Yeah,
save it, but okay.
Yeah.
And now turn on your Rankos.
Yeah, if you put Rankos on it, probably goes
Does
in
it
here.
show?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
There's one here on a Renko.
Yep, I don't know why it's not working on the other.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's not there.
Johnny works for Renko's then. Is that right?
I know. Looks like it. Yeah, well. Yeah, okay. Well, I show up on Renko's. But that's the thing. You got into that buy, which is fine there, but like then, sorry, I'm saying Darren, but I could see like what Tom's been doing too. I could see that that was turning. Look, it just, I don't know. Anyway, I'm in that. We'll just see what happens with it. But I'm in the sell. We'll just, I think the AUD is starting to pull itself back down. Yeah, we're here as well. Up, back down. See, there's two yellow there. They're not over. Oh, no, that's a line I put in. Those. Now, it could bounce off here, Darren, and go back up. I'm not in this trade, but but that certainly, we're not sort of talking any sort of longer term moves on any of these. But so both of those, I feel are sort of selling. We'll just see. Anyway. So yeah, this has got a short now, but it hasn't turned red on the line. So
Well, it's been in a longer term sell, AUDCH.
yeah. No, this is JPY.
Oh, JPY, sorry.
Yeah, that's been a longer term sell as well.
Yeah. Well, we've got a short now on the
on the daily.
daily.
So whether this, I mean, Tom asked me to put this dash line in, so it could break through there, come to standard here, and then bounce back up. Could bounce off this orange line. All right. And look, it's sitting around there. It hasn't slightly up, but we'll see. I mean, that point there is where I had planned to get into the sell. Probably would have been good, but I didn't do it at the time. Just probably didn't trust my own sense. Anyway, so the rate decision didn't move things around dramatically. I mean, it did sell it out, but yeah, this is AUD It's come and broken the high.
Again, that's come back, taking me out for I got a very small profit out of it. Tiny.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, again, that's it. And then it could easily take off. I mean, it's now selling out a little bit more too. And, this trend bar is up above there, but then we've got another wick here that it hasn't. So if price breaks that, so really what I should do is, well, sorry, what I could do is have a sell stop at this point here. This is like 1.08387, somewhere around there. And if it comes back down, even if it comes to the trend bar, there'll be a little bit in that. If I push it now, there's no yellow lines anywhere there. And Tom's already given us these sort of boxes to work out of. Well, that one's crazy. I like it, Tom, how these bricks are just, the same size.
Everything kind of lines up.
Yeah.
It's visually simple.
Yeah. So, yeah, so this would be, okay, what I might do is, I don't want to take your time, but we'll get up there. ADNZD, that is, yeah. And if I put in a new order for that, which will be a sell stop, what did I say? 8380. And we can put a stop loss in, which would be, oh, actually, I'll put a placer there, placeholder. Somewhere a bit so. No, I'll put it there. We're not talking about anything big anyway. 8597. Oh yeah. Oh no, that might. Anyway, see. Right, that's just an order I put in there. AUD Singapore. See how this has come down to this, create a low, broken that. Down, up, down. And you can
Again,
see
it's
on
been a long-term sell trend, hasn't it? So
yeah.
I am probably going to get in this. Well, I think I'm going to get in, unless you're
Well,
going to put me off here. You know, I mean, I've just got a short now on the current candle, which
yeah.
you haven't actually. Yours was
No.
back.
Now I've got an issue with it though, because I've got, I mean, to sell further to come down here, this has already created a wick up. You can see where that sold but pulled back up again. We've got a wick up here. Now it's well and truly over the price. So what's your view, Tom? Do you have a green going up or?
I don't trade this pair.
Oh, Singapore. No, you don't. Sorry.
Just looking at it,
Yeah.
I'd look for a buy, frankly.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, well, I'll look and see what the next brick is going to bring us, but I think this will sell at the moment. And look, we'll see.
I wouldn't buy from there. That's what you're thinking.
No, buy. I mean, sell. I'm talking about selling it
Yeah. To how far?
down to the other yellow.
Okay. And then what?
Uh, Potentially a buyback or go further. I think that, hang on, let me just put in this. I'm not 100%. Oop, there. Probably there to there. I got to get another brick here. If it doesn't, like that's okay. But I've got a wick up here now. Anyway, unpredictable. Again, it hasn't broken up this. What it's done is there, push back up, down, back up to there. We've changed the trend bar color. I mean, it went white, then blue again, but it seems to do this sort of thing. And then there, before it, same sort of thing. Anyway, I think the AUD is on a bit of a slide at the moment. It's been going up for a while. We'll just see. AUD USD. This one's a little bit harder to. I'm not willing to do anything with this one at the moment. I'm still trying to work out what it's doing. Right, AUD CHF. Okay, so CAD CHF. CAD CHF. Well, that would have been a nice one to take. Or not nice, but it's still one of those things. There's that short. It would have been an idea to take that. It has gone down further. Let's see if we get a change of color on the trend bar. Be there. You'll put an order in for this. And I think I will. What do we got? CAD CHF. I'm a bit radical, huh? Sell stop on that one. Oh, that's not it. It'll have to be down here. Oh no, I'll put it there. It's all right. 59458. Five nine eight oh one. Okay. Actually, I'll have to change these, won't I? What have we got? I'll just put them. Put them at the moment. Oh yeah, that's a bit of a crazy move, isn't it? Really should have got him back up here. Okay, CAD JPY. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? It said that was going to, but now it's changed into a sell. What have you got there, Darren? There's a short, but there's no real momentum to it, is it?
No, I've not taken that one. It's just
No.
look happy selling that one. So is it? No, I'm not taking that.
Yeah, but look how it's sort of bounced down, done the same thing. It's going to have to break here.
I mean, I know I sort of abandoned the X48, but if you, I have just put it back on the chart, and this is bang on the centre line.
Is it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and so many of these pairs they're just hanging around the middle at the minute. It's not trying to
You're not
decide
really
what to do. Yeah.
correct. Well, I think of it. Well, look at
I said a longer term sell, but
I know.
that last push up, it did break the previous
Yeah, over here.
high to the left, didn't it?
Yep. Yep. But then it's breaking the lows down here too. It's just so it's difficult to make a decision based upon it. Like it's all over the shop.
I mean, just look at all those gaps as well.
Yeah, I know.
It's an absolute mess, really. It's a complete mess at the minute.
Yeah, it's the Trump effect.
It is.
Anyway, I'm going to see what happens. Look, really, it should have been in from back up here somewhere. He got the short and then just should have travelled it. But anyway, it looks like it might. Anyway, I'm not doing anything with it at the moment. I'm just setting up. This is what I think maybe. We'll see. But if it pulls back up here and then gives us a much better entry. All right. CHF JPY. Now, I'm in that, but it's just come back. I'm now sitting. Where am I? And now I think I'm in, 2-pip drawdown or something on it. It's interesting. I mean, look at that. It went red, one couple little, then pushed back up. This has been a crap pair for me. That's okay. It's just the way it is. Now, whether this comes down a bit further or not, or whether this now takes off, we'll see. I've got to stop in place. So it's have to monitor. It is pushing up though from the brick yesterday. Is that yesterday's? No, it's Monday's. Yeah, that's Monday's brick. That's Thursday last week. So it really hasn't done much. Okay. Yeah, to the wick down there. All right, we'll just see what it does, whether this is just a little pull back before it pushes down further. There's a wick down here. Anyway, Tom, that's not something that you'd be interested in, I would say. Would have been much better being in from up here somewhere. All right. Euro AUD. It's a little frustrating, isn't it, at the moment? We have these times when the market just isn't going to give very much.
Yeah,
It's too scared.
I'm finding it totally frustrating at the minute. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
just not getting anywhere with anything, quite frankly. I mean, again, I'm in the sell. I'm back at entry again.
Yeah. We see here with that long, this would have been a great entry to go back into that.
Well, it would, because then you'd have caught the 4th of April bang,
Yeah.
the tariff news. You'd have got all that.
Oh no, this no, that's way over here somewhere. That one, yeah. This is only just this move here, this small move, but still substantial enough, and it's still going at this
I'm
point.
up 1.5 on this one.
Yeah. Because you would have taken it from down here somewhere.
No.
No.
I took it where you see the low hanging fruit there, where you got your long to your left.
Yeah, this one.
That last white brick that's hanging down there.
Yeah, this one.
To your left. To your left.
Oh, this one.
That one, straight across.
Oh yeah, you took it there.
See where it came back and wicked in?
Yeah.
So I had my entry right here on a limit order.
Yeah. And it came down, you earned a bit of drawdown and then it pushed back up. Right. Yeah, I'm not a friend of limit orders, Tom, but anyway, you've been playing around with them, that's all right then.
You can see what I'm been looking for, can't you? You just look to the left there, those two longs.
Yeah.
There, and then the one prior to that.
Yeah, down there.
Yeah. That's the sort of thing I'm looking for. They're just not happening at the minute. That's the
No. But it certainly could. I mean, it's pushed up now. I mean,
at some point.
But you're waiting. So you're waiting. That's the thing. You're waiting for those signals where Tom's going, well, I've got along here. It's going, I'm in. And he's already up.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
What do you say? 1.5% or something. See, that's the thing. If, for example, you get that long and you put like an entry there, wherever, anyway, doesn't matter. I'm just sort of stop, or even your stops down there. I mean, where it is currently, even like that's 2%. And if this continues up to where the green is, you know, like, not to say it will, but you got to change the color of the trend bar now. And it is pushing up. This is the only sort of bit where it comes to this point. See, Tom's already grabbing bricks. Well, there's lots of bricks there, Tom. Which one?
That last one that I pointed to? No, right there to your left. Go down one more. That one right there. Could you draw a box across it for me?
Sure. Can do. No problems, Tom. Yeah.
Cool. So should this pull back, I'm expecting it not to beat this box.
Yeah.
It could tap into it. It could do whatever it wants, but it should not beat this before it goes up. Before we break the high, typically there's going to be some sort of pullback. You're going to see a pullback here somewhere.
Yeah.
That's going to give you a wick on the other side of the blue line.
Yeah.
That'll wick back into this white box, but not beat that blue one.
Yeah.
It'll bounce off this box and continue up. That's what I'm looking for my second trade.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going to have another limit order here at that box.
At the box. At the top of it. At the top of the box. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
My stop will be at the bottom of that wick.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be below if it's going to keep going up, right?
Yeah.
Pulls back.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? None of these bricks are just going to continue on its merry way unless you've got tariffs. Even here, look, it comes down. You get a couple, bunched together, 4 of them. Then it drops off. Then it bunches together. Then it bunches together. Then, this can't just go like continue just one brick after another. As you're saying, Tom, at some point here, and potentially before this line or whatever, it's just going to do a pullback before it starts to go off again.
Yes, somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Somewhere. It could even break that high. Excuse me. Break the high and come back and wick that last brick right there at your long.
Yeah.
To the high. And that's as far as it pulls back and then continues up.
And then up.
Somewhere around this blue line now. In fact, if you shrink down the screen a little bit and go to the other blue line that it created, I'll show you what I mean.
Yeah. Well, the blue line
at the top.
Oh, you want up here?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. See what I mean? There's the blue line. Look at your blue wick.
In this one?
Yeah. You got your blue brick, and then you got your pullback handle.
Yeah. And then up, and then pull back, and then up, and then change direction.
So what I'm looking for are wicks around the line area.
Yeah. This line. Yeah.
No, the blue to white line. Your CM trend bar.
Oh, right. When it changes color, you reckon that could, around there is where it creates a wick?
Yes, somewhere in that area.
Oh, yeah, you can see that. It didn't do it there. Didn't do it there. Did it there. Well, no, there's no, in here, there's no wick up or down. But over here, there's no wick up or down. There's nothing there.
Oh, mine shows them. I got that three brick option though.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. But I don't disagree with you, Tom. I can see where it does it. And it does it there and there, But I agree, there could be potentially the situation, this current brick that's creating could create a wick back down here. Touch here or whatever, which means there's a push down. If you look over at the, over in here, it's pushing up, but it could quite easily just push back down again. Okay. But for me, I'm going like, well, hey, when that long came in, that would have been the thing. I mean, even if you got in on that long, when you pull back, it's like, fair enough, you lose on that one. But you wouldn't do that because you still got that white. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm thinking of what rules that apply to it. Okay.
Well, what's the rule?
I don't know. Still when it's white, but the thing is that's still white there when this changes as well. So,
right, that's right. So this line comes down.
But But this doesn't though when you got this here. So if you got smooth talking edges, you see that turned blue straight away. That did too there. To be fair, that changed there. You have a long and you change colour. I mean, you might just lose that trade. That's just the reality of it. You know, again, you're not gonna win every trade. It's just if you get this, then you're off on it. You just have to take them and then see what happens with them. Or whether you start looking at the daily candles on standard candles and see, but no, they pushed up as well. And look, yeah. That's the thing. You could have got in at the trade at that after that long there, and it come up and then just pulled back down on you. And yeah, you lose a trade there. But then if you take it here, you back up well and truly. Okay. Right, let's keep going. I'm just trying to learn to find the patterns. That's all. Eurocad. Well, again, see how it's taken off with the long? Then it pulled back, as you just said, Tom. See that? Brings the wick back there, and then off it goes again. Pull back again, off it's ready to go again.
Where's your last white brick?
What do you mean? This one here?
No, up to your left. Where's your last white brick?
That one.
Too high. See the green wick right there? Down.
Yeah.
Down. Down.
There.
Right there. See that green wick? See the white brick to your left?
Yeah.
Put a box around that.
Yeah, came down.
Did it wick?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's wicked, and now it can't beat this box.
No, it's playing around here. It's the same here. It's what it's doing on the daily. That's why it's going red, green, red, green, red, green.
You want that line, that white CR line, that change line, the CM trim bar line, to stay above that box.
Yeah.
And have those bricks turn blue.
Yeah.
So it just wicked down. So if this doesn't break that lower high now, it's gonna have to break the lower low.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but true. It is going sideways, like a lot of the other pairs that Darren's saying as well. There's got to be some breakouts occur, and it's now bumped its head on this yellow line. Okay, it's nothing that I'm going to take trade on at the moment. There's nothing that I think it could buy, but I think it's still just playing around at the moment. Right, Euro CHF. I've got to get going today too. That's all right. And it'll list all over the shop. No, there's nothing in there for me to. Okay, Euro GBP.
I mean, I'm sat in this one. It's in a bit of profit, but it's going absolutely nowhere again.
Nowhere, yeah. But there's potential that this is just going to shoot up. I don't know. What is it? Is this? Yeah, see, the inflation rate is looking like it's lifting up past 3% for UK. Increase, like they've lowered the interest rate, but now you've got inflation coming back up.
Well, I mean, that would suggest that it would slow down with the rate cuts.
Yeah.
Which should, unless I got this wrong, that should mean a stronger pound, shouldn't it? Yes. Which means this could potentially drop further.
but the green line on this is virtually straight up. I'm not trusting the green line. I'm just saying this is where it's at. And for me, though, you see, if I get, well, this is what I'll need to sort of sort out. But if I get this candle here should be a long, right? Should be a long.
Very good.
1, 2, 3. Oh, thank you, Tom.
Which means you also have what? Blue Hakanashi.
Yeah. Correct. You will on the third one.
That's right.
But the point is, it'll need to break this. Well, it'll take out that wick, but it'll need to take that wick. Now, whether I take the trade at that point, which it actually should really, I should actually do it just as an exercise. I mean, it could just play around as well. I'm going to do that anyway. So what have I got? What is it? Euro GBP. This is your crazy one. Oh, there's the Euro GBP. Oh, it's not in there. Oh, that's interesting. Must be at the end. Is it? No. Okay. Nice. We'll just put that one in. Oh, that's not it. There. Euro GBP. Why did I not? Oh, what's it doing that for? That's interesting. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. It's doing something weird. Oh. Anyway, I'll do it like this. Sorry, guys. I'm being a bit of a crazy person here. Where's it got to go in? Yeah, there we are. Got it. I don't know why it's got that background. What the hell is that? No, doesn't matter. Rightio. No, it's been just going sideways if you look at it. What is it? Euro GBP on the alley. Oh, yeah, it has. Yeah, because of this. Okay. So now I'll just do an order for this. And it will be a buy stop at, where is it? 84303. All right, let's put my stop 84101. Okay, let's see what happens. I mean, could be. Is that news coming out today? Is it yours? 21st. That's your tomorrow at 7 o'clock. That's my afternoon. Okay.
It's like Euro news.
No, that's British news. The inflation.
Euro GBP.
Yeah. That's British news at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Well, I think this was the longer term forecast. It was going to spike up again and then ease off. That was I forget the detail of it.
For the inflation rate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah.
So this has been predicted for a while that there would be a.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we'll just see what happens. I mean, I'm just, yeah. Anyway, just trialing this out.
Yeah.
Euro JPY. Right. There's the wick there. 1, 2. There's 3 brick. Again. Here's another exercise, isn't it, Tom? 1, 2. We'll have this third brick will be a, and it should be blue, shouldn't it?
Yep.
All right, let's do this as well. Oh, Euro JPY. Let's do an order on this one. Buy stop. One 163,442. And the stop will be 162,761. What I say? That's 761. That'll do. So we'll place that one as well. Look, I'm just want to look at what opportunity. See, same thing here. You see where it, bing, gives a long, and then off it goes. Like, that's all I'm wanting. Like, that's not what you'll see in there, though, Darren, is it? Like, this is not something you want to be in. And then if it gives you a long, well, what'd you do? Okay. You're at NZD. Nah. He reckons are going to sell, but all of this stuff is rubbish. We've got a wick down here. See the 2 yellow lines? It tends to be bouncing around in there. No. Not doing anything there. Rightio. Euro Singapore. I might only be able to do these. We'll see how we go quickly. Wow. See, there's a long there. I should have been in that. There's a long there, but then it pulled back. If you have your stop down here. Okay. It seems to be bouncing around in there. Okay. Euro USD. Whoa. Did you get into that, Tom?
Which one?
Euro USD.
No, I'm not in that.
Okay. You see, you got a long there, but the point, yeah, okay. See, that's the thing, Darren. I don't know whether that, like, you would go like, okay, we've got green, we've got that, we've got a long right, get into the buy. And I'm seeing it could buy further, but I'm seeing these yellows, whether they, again, they're pretty important of whether this will do a pullback and then go up, like it's like you'd be in drawdown. And that's the thing that I'm not trying to put any doubt in your mind or anything. That's just what I'm seeing over here. I'm just going like, I really should have been in that trade from here. I put that line there, but anyway, it's what I haven't got in. But look, at this point, it looks like it's pushing up further anyway. Right now, let's quickly go through some of these because I've got to go very shortly. I've got this thing where I wasn't supposed to work today. They had a student-free day, but all the primary school kids still go. So I've got to do this. It's called a reduced service. I've got to run all over the joint, picking up little primary school kids and taking them to school. Anyway, let's get a day workout or an afternoon. So GA. Whoa. Well, this better go. That's after the news, the rate news. Look at that.
Yeah.
British pound took off.
Well, the AUD fell away, I think. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what happened, isn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it would have been better to get in around here, maybe.
Is this the start of a trend that the AUD is going to be weak for a while? And
Yeah.
AUD CAD, AUD CHF, are they all going to go into a bit of a
Yeah,
longer
yeah.
term sell? Is GA going to go into a longer term buy
Term
with
buy.
interest rates going up with inflation up in the UK?
Yeah, and interest rates going down in AUD.
Yeah, for a while it was the other way around, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, Australian interest
Okay.
rates kept quite high for a while.
Well, it's because we weren't lowering any interest rates. It was they kept pumping. We had a higher sort of return. Rightio, GCAD. That also. It's done a little pullback and then push back up. Got a long in there now. I don't know. We've got this yellow line just there. Too late to get in that now, I think. I personally think, but anyway, we'll see. Sorry, Tom?
That's going to come down again.
Yeah. GBP CHF, I think the same thing is happening here. This has got 3 lines. Look at it. Yeah, I think that's maybe GA is a bit of the buck to the trend. GJ, that also is coming down, or has been. Again, we've got 3 lines in there. We'll see what happens here, whether we get a a trend bar change here or not. Tried to push down and then came back up. So, but it has been trending down. It's done a big push up. So, right, GN. That's just playing around. No, out of there. Don't need that one. But again, it could be the situation that AUD and GA and GN could push itself up. New Zealand's in a similar situation to us. They've been cutting rates. Right. Really should have got in, or could have got into that one. It looks like the British pound is pushing up, hasn't it? You got a long here now on the Danes. Okay. But whether it'll pull back or not, it's okay. GU. Wow. That looks like that's on a nice push up, isn't it?
Along on the trend bar.
I know, but look, this would have been good to get in here. Look at it. Even though it's pulled back up, it's still going up.
Well, it looks,
I think
a green line suggesting it's going to take off.
Yeah, Tom?
I said, see where it pulled back
Yeah, here.
on the blue line.
Yeah. Back here
Yeah.
with the blue wick and then up again. Yeah, we're noticing all those pullbacks. Okay, NZDs. Let's quick go through these. Nah, rubbish. NZD CHF, rubbish. NJ, right, rubbish at the moment. NU might be the only one. No, that's not that great. But we've got a long here and a change. Now, we might get a little bit out of it. It could be a potential, but maybe not very much. Like the New Zealand dollar's not doing very much at all. Singapore, Japanese yen. Right. That was going down, but we've got this. Okay, we'll just see. Not going to take a trade on that one, are they? So USDs, yeah, they're tanking out again. UCAD, look at it. All right, so 1, 2, 3. So that brick hasn't completed, but that should be a short. Correct, Tom?
Yeah, I'm in it.
Oh, you're in it for the sell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you jumped in already. Wow. Well, it hasn't. Yeah, because this brick hasn't completed. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, okay. Sell on that one. We need a stop though. Where are we going to put that? Up here. Or should I put it further up? Further up. 39801. Where a price is. I'm going to stop up here at the moment though. Okay. USD CHF, is that
Is that your stop loss?
At the moment it is, yes.
Oh.
Well, why? I'm just
curious.
The reason why I'm saying that is this brick hasn't completed. Got a wick up there. It's doing another brick. That will be the short. I want to be above that wick, and then I've just taken it up there just because I did. If it breaks up past the top here, then it's not going down. That's all I was thinking. And yes, it's not a great return, but that's just where it is at the moment. Bit safer. Right, USD CHF. Where the hell? What is? Okay. You've been in the cell for a while, have you, Tom?
No, I'm not in this yet.
Okay. UJ, again, also too. Look at that. That would have been. Okay. And USD Singapore, that would also be, yeah, playing around here at the moment. But longer term sell out. Gold is back up. Look at that. That's where I said I should have got in. Rightio, silver. It also is pushed up. Look at that. It does give you sort of a bit of an idea, doesn't it? And oil is at 62. So that's also going across, but it looks like it wants to push up. We got a long now. Okay. All right, gentlemen, I got to go.
All right.
All right. So I've got a few orders and I've got a few trades running. We'll just see. And you might be right, Darren. It just depends what GBP does in relation to euro to anyway. We'll see tomorrow.
They're unpredictable at the moment, but
We'll see tomorrow.
All right.
Okay then. Take it easy.
Bye.
Ciao.
Take care.
Bye.